So I thought I'd share with you guys something that I've been doing behind the scenes with my family. Now I know some of you guys might be facing some financial hardships during this time, and hopefully what I'm about to share with you guys helps you out in some way. What I've been doing with my family, I took a different approach to family. I try to look at my family as a business. Now, hear me out. My family is in a situation where they're pretty good financially. They're not in the best position, I would say, but they're in a pretty decent position. But they don't have anything saved up. They're living, I wouldn't want to say paycheck to paycheck, but somewhere near that realm. And they don't have anything to retire to. And I'm pretty sure some of you guys might be in this situation, not you necessarily, but might have family members or parents who say like, you know, I could only do this job for so long before my body gives out and I can no longer work. Because that's the situation with my dad. You know, he would tell me like I could only be a mechanic for so long before my body gives out and I can no longer afford, or I could no longer be a mechanic and can no longer afford the same things that we once could. And that always stuck with me. I always wanted to find a way to help them out because they don't really have anything saved up for the future. This is why I'm saying that I try to look at my family as a business and see how I could manage it for them to have a secure future. And maybe that's something you guys want to do with your family. You want to work as a family to secure your family's future so they don't have to worry about what they're going to do or how they're going to retire or how they're going to live their life. They could go throughout their day working, knowing that they have something to retire or something to fall back into or onto. And I want my parents to have that type of security. So hopefully these videos that I'm going to be creating help you guys do just that, because like I said, I try to envision my family as a business, or try to picture my family as a business, trying to see what roles they could play and what they could do to maximize profits for the home, or household profits, I should say. So I have my family doing a couple of things. We're doing eBay. That's primarily just my mom, my sister, and I. And my dad brings parts from where he works. He's a mechanic, so he sometimes just finds part or gets parts, or they just give him random parts that they don't want. So he brings those parts, and we also list that in eBay. Now my dad doesn't really do much besides bring the parts. I mean, he gets some really good parts for pretty much nothing. For example, the other day he brought a headlight and that sold within like the first, I don't want to say 30 minutes, first 40 minutes, and it sold for over $100. So stuff like that. He brings in stuff like that that really helps out and helps grow the business. And I have my sister and my mom help me organize listings and ship them out. And I also have my grandpa staying over. He came to visit, so he's been here for vacationing for a couple months. He's actually leaving next month, but in the meantime I have him making tortillas since he makes some pretty good ones. People like them. We're gonna go ahead and start that side business, that side hustle. It's gonna be pretty fun because I'm gonna get to brand some things that you normally wouldn't brand. I'm honestly pretty excited to brand tortillas. I'm gonna put my style to it, so it's gonna look modern and just higher end, I should say, because that's usually how I brand stuff. So we'll see how this goes, and hopefully you guys enjoy the ride. Let me walk you guys not through the warehouse, but show you guys, give you guys a little glimpse of what we're setting up and give you guys a preview of what's to come. All right, you guys ready for this? No, I'm not gonna show it just like this because it's still not ready. Let me give you guys a little walkthrough. I'll show you guys just a little bit of it, but I'll make a video once everything is ready. I'm just trying the light. Ooh. Just installed this light today with my grandpa. So I'll go ahead and make a video once everything is ready. But quick little overview. We got a little shipping station here. Again, guys, I'm gonna make a video going a little bit more in detail. We got one rack and we got another rack right here. Then we got my the station where I bring the stuff in and then just lay it here, but I'm not gonna show you because it's a mess right now. We still need to clean that up. I like it so far. I really like how it's looking. Can't wait for you guys to see it. Hopefully by next week I have it done. Actually gonna be shipping these out. They just sold. Actually, filters have been selling really well for me. Luckily in this can't even talk. Luckily, can't talk. Fuck. Luckily in this pallet that I got, I ended up getting a lot of filters, so those have been selling well. I'll actually ship those out later. And when we got the pallet, the first pallet we got, I wasn't sure. I was actually kind of skeptical because I've never gotten a pallet before. I really didn't know what I was getting myself into. I watched a couple videos and I was like, fuck it. I mean, it's like $285. That's how much I paid for the first pallet. It ended up doing pretty well. I got a couple more and then I got a lot more. So then I ended up getting a couple more racks. I got 2 racks, and from here we're gonna get a couple more and just grow it from there, and I'll take you guys through the journey. But right now we're just setting everything up. I know I said I wasn't gonna show you guys the whole warehouse, but it's just a little portion. But I'll walk you through it in a separate video showing you guys everything, because I really like this printer and this one. So these 2 things are really cool, especially for this eBay business, but I'll talk about that later. Apart from that, another thing that I thought was gonna be kind of an issue was these bigger things right here. I honestly thought those were gonna be harder to sell because they're bigger items, but I found out how to sell them through eBay without much hassle. You gotta go FedEx. That's the easiest or the cheapest way that I found. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to give you guys a quick little rundown, showing you guys what I've been doing and what I'm gonna be showing you guys moving forward. I'm also gonna be talking about drop shipping. Don't get me wrong, that's still going on. This is more of a family side thing. Like I said, I wanted to create something for my family to have so we could just create it together and reap the benefits together. So if you guys are in the same boat and wanna start this type of business or something similar, I highly recommend it. Look for local suppliers, see if you can find pallets near you. That's what I did. The supplier where I go to is about a 20-minute drive, honestly not that far. We ended up taking a Volkswagen that my dad bought for like 300 bucks. So we ended up taking that since the seats fold back, and that's how we're able to fit some of this stuff. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it keeps going well. So far we've been doing pretty good, but keep you guys updated, and that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. So I have to ship this. This just sold for 115. So I'm about to ship it to Puerto Rico. See how it goes.